We founded U.S. Tech Workers 3 years ago to look at and inform the public on the great harm that's being caused by the outsourcing and offshoring of our skilled labor jobs. And Mr. President, I want to thank you for inviting us here on behalf of U.S. Tech Workers and the Tennessee Valley Authority. We appreciate your willingness to look at the endangered jobs of the Tennessee Valley Authority workers, especially in a time of pandemic and an election year, when you've been so busy signing documents that affect the welfare of millions of Americans. Taking time to ensure that these hundreds of workers under your administration can continue to provide great services to the American people as they have since 1933 shows the people of Tennessee and beyond that you stand by your promise to keep American jobs with Americans. This is a historic moment that I'm hopeful will reverse the harm outsourcing and offshoring have done to our nation's productive classes. And it is my hope that Congress will join you, Mr. President, in making sure our workers are more secure in their jobs.
Good.
Thank you, Mr. President.
So you're the one that took the ad about me then. I didn't know that. I just said, I think he's the one that took this really vicious ad. Like, I hired this guy for $8 million and I had nothing to do with it. I said, what's that? But actually, you brought something very important up. Because when I looked into it, I said, this guy's actually making $8 million a year. And you did the ad. So you really made me aware of what was going on with the Tennessee Valley Authority, which has been a feeding pot for a long time, and a lot of deep state, a lot of swamp creatures, okay? So that's it. So we're gonna make that, I see. So I think now you realize that it wasn't about me. I hope you now realize
I do realize that, Mr. President, but if I could...
I accept your apology right now.
In full disclosure, Mr. President, when we sat down with the Davis Agency constructing the ad,
Right.
they said, who's your audience? And I said, just one person. He's the only one
Smart.
that would do this, and he's the only one that can come to the aid of these workers in the Tennessee Valley
It's the only
Authority.
one with any guts to do it.
Absolutely.
You want, I'll tell you though, I have to say, Kevin, the ad was very appropriate, and while it has nothing to do with me, I can do things with respect to the board, and ultimately the board controls that decision. This is a very